everyone. So this is step 4 of our headstand journey. I keep saying handstand because I'm doing my own handstand journey at the moment. It is assumed by now that we have a good, well-established foundation in our supported headstand, that we have a good flexibility in the hamstrings to be able to take the hips over the shoulders, that we have good core to lift one leg and then the other without any jumping or any help kicking or anything. Everything needs to come from the core strength, and it is now assumed that you can hold a headstand with your tucked position. So whether it's by the wall with just touching your hips to the wall, or if you can manage by now to get away from the wall. So the next step is we're going to start feeling what it is like to balance, meaning we're still staying in a tucked position, so we're still not lifting the legs, we're still not moving the legs. That is for tomorrow or for next step. So we're going to learn to shift the weight from where you are to the front, so to the hands and towards the elbows. So when you start, you're going to probably want to start near a wall because this is starting to get a little scary. And you need to really get this because tomorrow we need to really step away from the wall. So this is really the last bit where you're going to be pretty much touching the wall, or allowed to, because by tomorrow, by next step, we're starting to feel that we can really get away from the wall from a good distance. It doesn't mean that you have to leave the wall completely. It can still be there. Some of the poses are, some of the steps later are a little bit more tricky. So you can still have the wall behind you as a security, but it is assumed that you can step away from the wall and you can balance in your tuck position away from the wall. Okay? Right. So that's what we're going to learn today. So if you set up by the wall, I would recommend that you set up slightly away from the wall. Set up your architecture, head to the floor, start pressing into your forearms, lifting one leg, lifting the other leg, and we're going to shift the weight a little bit towards the front. So if you fall, you can fall with your hips to the wall, yeah? What I call fall, it's not really falling, right? I mean, you can bum, yeah, right? And then you're going to shift your weight towards your elbows, and then shift your weight again towards your hands, pressing, and shift towards your elbows, and shift towards the hands, shift towards the elbows. If you shift too much towards the elbows, you fall forward, you fall this way, which is fine, right? If you shift too much towards your hands, if you've got your wall behind you, it will catch you. But eventually what you want to do is to do the same thing away from a wall so that you don't rely on the wall to catch you. So I'm still going to be, for reasons of setting up with my camera, I'm still going to be here, but I could be doing this in the middle of the room where you set up, you go in your tuck position and you start playing, and it's quite subtle, it's not always showing much, but yeah, I hope this is going to show properly on the camera. Once you've learned this, so it is recommended to do it 10 times, repetitions of 10. But I find that 3-4 is enough for, sometimes. And like I said, I don't like to spend a whole length of time on my head because I just don't like it, okay? I just don't feel so happy when I'm staying too long on my neck. So I do 3-4 times, and then I come back, catch my breath, and if I feel like it, I'll do it again once or twice, and that's about it. So if you're working away from the wall, and if you insist on working away from the wall, because what I do is when I teach, we don't have walls. I don't put my students against the wall. Okay, at the moment I have to because we're online, and because of the lockdown, I mean, I can't touch people anyway. So even if we were going back to the halls, I would put people against the wall. But you should have somebody to help you, meaning that somebody is going to just not touch, hopefully, but they're going to be there ready to catch your hips. As you could see, I'm not moving my legs at all. My legs are staying tucked. I'm not extending the legs, I'm not moving my legs. So it's just a matter of being there behind just in case, and just touching your hips if you're going too far, just to push you forward, or just helping you find your balance this way, or just for safety. Sometimes it's nice in your mind to know that somebody is going to catch you if you fall badly. So that's it, that's for today, but it is a major step, so don't skip that one, because it really leads to being confident about the body moving in a tucked position. And once you get this, tomorrow is going to feel still really scary, but you'll feel a little better with it. Okay, you'll know that you can move in such a way, press into your hands to push yourself away from falling back. Yeah, so major step today, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how it goes, and enjoy. See you tomorrow.